Hello, I'm Rythian, and this is Thief.
There's one thing this city's taught me. You can put a price on anything. Secrets, reputations, a life. And trust? If you have to ask, you can't afford it. But then I suppose none of that matters when you're me. After all, when did I ever pay for anything?
Welcome to Thief. Now, before we step into the well-traveled boots of Garrett, Master Thief, there's a little bit of background story that could be useful before we continue on. So, while I rob this guy completely blind, let me tell you about Aaron.
Too much light. Let's make it a little more cozy in here.
Several years ago, Garrett met a young woman on the streets of the city. A woman who'd learned to use her wits and her agility to make her way through life. Garrett saw something in her and took her under his wing. He trained her to become a thief, like him. But she did things differently than he did. Rather than being patient, she was impulsive. Instead of being quiet, she was loud. She was a good thief, but not as good as Garrett. And worse than that, she didn't think twice about killing. Ultimately, that was what drove them apart. Garrett killed only when he needed to, and only as a last resort. Aaron considers it an option just like any other. So they split, and they went their separate ways. Since then, Garrett's returned to doing what he does best, stealing, on his own. In a city that's becoming more and more chaotic every day, he moves along the shadows and the rooftops, stealing from drunk merchants, arrogant noblemen, and greedy jewelers all alike. So today, on Summer Day Festival's eve, he finds himself in this drunk fellow's room, grabbing everything shiny, checking every drawer and every corner of the room. There's so much loot in this game, and I'm going to grab as much as I can within reason. This is a perfectionist's game, and while it's possible to get 100% of the loot, go completely undetected, and do everything perfectly, that would take a very long time. And it would involve a lot of quick saving and quick loading. So I'm going to do my best, but keep things moving fairly quickly, and enjoy the gameplay and the story without worrying too much. Man, I waited a long time for this game to come out. Ever since it was announced, I was incredibly hyped. Feels pretty good to finally play it. I guess this is the first real test of how quiet and how sneaky you can be. And well, let's play things safe.
Someone's a bird lover. That painting's more my taste. I should take a closer look.
Let's find some loot. Should be on one of the sides, I think. Oh, here we go. Yeah. It's part of what's nice, actually, about playing this with a controller. You get the vibration thing when you do stuff like lockpicking and looking for secret switches. Usually don't use controllers for games like this, but it works quite well for Thief. There we go.
What the? Well, they do call the rooftops the Thieves' Highway. I just hope that's not who I think it is.
So much for keeping things quiet. Now, what did we find? We found the glittering plumage. Show this, worth quite a bit. Chapters completed for playstyle Ghost, Opportunist, or Predator. Right. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. How do we... There we go. Observe. Oh, we really didn't need that little clue. Here we go.
Aaron. Of course it is. Care to make a little more noise next time?
How else would you know it was me? Basso did tell you we were working together on this, right?
Well, I showed up, so what do you think?
I think you haven't changed a bit. Come on. It'll be just like old times.
So I guess we're running now. Running on rooftops, jumping. Very stealthy. Very sneaky. Very thief-like. Although I'm pretty sure I can catch up to her, though. She's down fast, for what it's worth.
Glad you could make it.
Did you pick that route because it was fast or because you thought it'd be fun?
Can it be both?
Come on, let's get Basso his commission.
The light gem. This was back in the other games as well. It looks a bit snazzier this time around, but it is quite handy.
Are you going to use any of those shadows, Lady Lamplight?
I was just scouting ahead. I know you always like to go first.
This means we're in the light. This means we're not. Pretty handy. Aaron's missing the little things.
You should get yourself one of these. See you on the other side.
Looks like I won't be going that way.
Let's finish unloading before summer's day is over.
Why not drink to a job well done first?
We can't just leave the cart out here.
It's festival time. Your average thief will be under a table in an alehouse.
And the watch will be liquored up too. I'm not haggling fines with a drunk god again.
Good thing for you guys, I'm not an average thief. Okay, so we gotta play this safe though. Stay low and stick to the shadows. As much as we can, at least. $2 gold isn't that much, but it's something. Now, I don't actually think there's any loot on that cart. We're gonna have to go around here. Doesn't seem to be anything worth going in there for anyway.
Garrett, come on.
Hold on. Yeah.
Jealous of the claw? I made it myself.
I'm sure the watch will be very impressed. They'll certainly hear us coming.
They'll have to catch me first.
Just be aware of your surroundings.
It's not about taking in the sights, Garrett. It's about taking in the loot.
One leads to the other, so, you know. But hey, keep running, keep jumping.
You do still steal, right?
I've been stealing since before you could crawl.
There's the Garrett I know. How about a friendly wager? Let's see who can take in the most.
Sure. You're on. You do have the benefit of the claw, but you do leave a bunch of things behind. Granted, doesn't seem like a lot of good things, but... Just the wind. Just the wind.
Look what I found. You and me out on the town? Why did we stop doing this again?
Do you really need to ask?
Scissors. A whopping 3 gold, and this is empty. Lovely. Let's darken things up. Nothing for that door, so there we go, I suppose. Let's look through the keyhole.
Pays to keep a low profile in places where I'm not welcome. There's a lot of those places.
Let's pick the lock. There we go. Immediately, light be gone. Check the drawers. There's always something. Yeah, see? Almost 150, but figure that necklace she got is probably quite a bit. That's more like it. Almost up to 200 now.
Hard to keep a secret in this neighborhood.
Some this document. And of flowers, a relationship with Watchguard. It's gonna blackmail him probably. Rented apartment across street, well concealed safe on the lower floor, left of stairs. Alright, good to know. Alright, this should break us 200 ring, maybe a lot. Not so much, no. I think that's it.
If you're going to urinate in the street like a watchman, at least do it out of the light. Everybody can see you.
The ale has to go somewhere, dear. I'm just the middleman. Besides, you're the only one watching.
Every day I'm reminded what a catch you were.
Come on, let's go try those gabble wings.
Yeah, those gabble wings sound delicious.
Don't diss the gamble wings. Well concealed safe. Left of stairs. Now the question is if she grabbed most of this already. Or are we fine? Let's... That crow, bird, whatever kind of bird it is, can be very shouty if we get too close, so... So where is that safe then? Is it here somewhere? Oh, this was nothing here. She saw her doing here. This is where we came in. Oh, okay. That's just a lean thing. Thing behind here. Ah, here we go. Now that's more like it. Oh, not half bad. You gotta be thorough, and Aaron missed this.
So how much did you steal?
It's not how much you steal. It's what you steal.
And how you steal it. Looks like this primal stone thing that Basso wants is in the ceremony room at Northcrest Manor.
It's the Baron's mansion. Won't be easy.
Worried?
Yes, and so should you.
We'll be fine. I'll pick up your slack.
This job's getting more complicated by the second.
I don't know if she's trying to flirt or what, but she's being really bad at it. She's more obnoxious than anything.
That's a lot of guards.
They're definitely not here for the summer festival dance. A lot of guards means a lot of steel. Thieves and swords do not get on well.
I've never had a problem with swords. But then again, I'm not just a thief.
We can't let the Baron's guests see this thing giving out. And we can't frigging see without it.
They go off and on all the time.
So you can't fix it?
Do I look like an engineer to you? None of the staff can keep up with all his lordship's experiments.
Not going to be much of a brighter future if the lights don't work.
That's pretty cool. Swooping. Big old wine cup. Or something.
Bronson, over here.
Huh?
Help the new boy, will you? He's been trying to light a fire basket for 10 minutes.
What am I, his father?
Go on, before he sets fire to himself.
How hidden can I be here? No, I end up being in the light. The question is, are there more people to pickpocket around here? I've got too much line of sight on me there. I should best just go this way. And I don't have a claw, so let's go underneath. Bless you. Yoink. Now let's see if I can have these. Just a coin each, but buy something. Water arrow. I'll take out this torch. Many things.
Stupid drafts. Can't these damn things stay lit?
Oh, and me around. Should make this a little easier. Still be a little bit sneaky.
Every time I get it going, it fizzles out again.
You couldn't set a cloth aflame if it was doused in oil, son. I'll show you how it's done. If you pack it together too close, then the air won't feed the flames.
I should know better. My family used to be charcoal burners.
Oh, yeah? That's work you don't see much since the factories came. Huh? Oh, come on. What?
I need to take him down quickly, quietly, and alive.
That's what the blackjack is for. Let's grab him. Put him somewhere where it's not quite so obvious. I guess behind the bush here. Not amazingly hidden, but... Anyway, job well done, Aaron.
What the hell just happened? Why'd you kill this guard? He was barely older than you.
He was a guard, Garrett. Wrong place, wrong time.
You haven't changed, have you?
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I don't kill without thought or good reason, and I don't get paid for it.
So basically it's okay when you do it, but not me. I see. I get it. But you know that guard? He's not gonna wake up later and follow our trail to cause trouble.
When any guards wake up, I'm usually long gone.
God damn it, Aaron. We're thieves, not murderers. This death is on your conscience. I steal from from the rich who can spare a wine cup or two, and you murder a guard trying to make a living. You should do this alone.
If you're so eager to leave, maybe I should go first.
Or maybe you shouldn't go at all. You go first. Imagine you leave bodies like a trail.
You're holding me back.
Relying on that claw's holding you back.
Aaron, there are old thieves and there are reckless thieves. But there are no old reckless thieves.